Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to our YouTube channel Home Tuts for You. Today we are going to see that how can we create project in Android Studio. So for this we have opened Android Studio. Now if you want to create new application, then go to File menu, then click on New and click on New Project. Once you click, then you will get one window where you have multiple options regarding activity, that how which type of activity you want to create. If you are beginner, then I recommend you please start your journey with the empty view activity. Select empty view activity and click on next button. Again, one window will appear where you have to provide some information about your project. The first option, that is a name, you have to provide name for your application, means name of your project that you want to create. So it should be relative. So I'll provide demo create Android project. As this is our first video, so I'm providing demo create Android project is the name for our project. Second option, that is a package name, it will be automatically created when you provide some meaningful name to your application. As you can see, we have provided demo create Android project. So your package name would be com.example.demo create Android project. After that, the third option is the location. Location is the place where you want to save your project. So wherever you want to save your project, you have to provide the folder structure over here. If you don't want to change, then keep it as it is. If you want to change, then click on this folder icon and select the location on your system where you want to store your project. Right now, I am keeping it as it is. The next option is the language. Here you have to select that in which language you want to write your business logic. So here there are two options, Java and Kotlin. So as per your knowledge, you can select either Java or Kotlin. I'm selecting here Java language. Finally, you have to select minimum SDK in the next option. If you click on this drop-down menu, then you will get multiple options available here. These options are the API level on that you have to select this API level on which you want to create your application. And it also means that whenever you select this API level, as per your selection, it will show you that your app will run on approximately how much percentage of devices. So if you select higher API version, then it will show you less percentage on which your application will run. If you select minimum API level, like if you select API level 16, then it will show you that your app will run on approximately 100% of devices. So we'll select API level 24. So it will show me your app will run on approximately 97.4% of devices, which is a quite good percentage. So we move forward and click on finish button. So when you click on finish button, then Android will launch an application for you. You can see here the second window will appear where our project is created. So I'll close my previous open project and keep only our newly created project. As you can see here, some progress is going on at the bottom side. It means that it is creating a project for us. At the same time, you can see here at the left hand side panel where it is showing loading. Until and unless it is completed, we have to wait. Okay friends, so our project has been loaded. Now we'll see a brief introduction about this screen. Whenever you create any new application, then you will get by default two files. One is activity underscore main.xml and second one is main activity.java. Now what these files are? The main activity.xml file is the layout file. Layout means your screen, or we can say it's a design screen where you can design your screen. By default, you will get one screen which is appear over here, and on this screen you will get one text view by default showing hello world. Now, as per your requirement, you can place other controls on the screen. So this file is activity underscore main.xml file. If you want to see its code, then you can select code over here. So it will show you the coding part, XML part here. If you click on split, then it will show you coding part as well as its design part. And if you select only design, then it will show you design part. So these are the three different views of this activity underscore main.xml file. Now we'll move towards main activity.java file. As you can see here, if you click on this main activity.java, some Java code will appear over here. Now this code is the actual your business logic view. Now this file contains the Java code where you can implement, write your business logic. Now we will see some folder structure which you will get by default. You will get three different folders: manifest, Java, and resource folder when you create any new application. So we'll explore one by one. First, click on manifest, and you can see here under this manifest folder there is one file named as Android manifest.xml. If you open this file, you will get one XML code in this Android manifest.xml. Basically, this Android manifest.xml file is the project level configuration file. Whatever the configuration part you want to specify, you can specify in this manifest.xml file. Sometimes while creating your project, you will need to apply or you will need to provide some permissions to your applications. So those permissions also you can add in this Android manifest.xml file. We will see later when we require this. Now moving towards the second folder, that is Java folder. If you expand this Java folder, you will get some options over here. Now in the first folder, com.example.demo create Android project, this is nothing but the package that we have created when we have specified name for our application. If you expand this, then you can see here it contains main activity.java file. As we have said that you will get two files. One of them is main activity.java file. So this file is stored under this Java folder and under this your package. So if you close this file from here, so you can again reopen that file from this folder. Okay. Next, we expand the resource folder. As you can see here, there are again multiple folders available under this resource folder. One is drawable, then layout, map, values, and XML. First, we expand the drawable folder. This drawable folder contains all the images that you required while developing your application. If you want to use any new image in your application, then first that image you have to store under this drawable folder. Then only you can use that image in your application. Next, this layout folder. This layout folder contains all the layout files. Layout files means the actual your design files. As you can see here, your activity underscore main.xml file is located under this layout folder. In future, if you have added some more activities, then the XML file associated with those activities will also be stored under this layout folder. So if you close this file from here and you want to reopen that file, then you can reopen by selecting this layout folder and by double clicking on this activity_main.xml. So your design file will be reopened. Now moving towards the third folder, that is a mipmap folder. This folder also contains some subfolders, and these folders are nothing but your icons folder. If you want to use some icons in your application, then as per your screen size, you can place multiple versions of that icons under this ic.launcher, ic.launcher.round in these subfolders. So as and when required, you can place these icons on your activity. Next, we'll see the values folder. Under this values folder, there are again two files, colors.xml and strings.xml, and one folder, themes. So this colors.xml file contains all the colors that you want to use in your application. Basically, when you develop any application, then it is a good practice to specify the colors in this colors.xml. So as and when required, if you will use colors from this colors.xml file, so you can maintain the consistency in your application. You will get the same color on each screen. So it is a good practice to specify colors under this colors.xml. If you open this XML file, then you can see under this resources tag, you can see color name equal to black and its color code. Same for the color white, you can specify color code over here. We will see later that how can we use these colors in our application. Now moving towards the strings.xml. As similar to your colors.xml, you can specify some strings that you want to use in your application. So what will happen whenever you require some consistent strings, then in that case you can fetch those strings from this string.xml. So you can prevent from the typing error. You can specify multiple strings over here and use those strings as and when required. Now again, there are next folder is a XML, which contains some other folders that we will see later. And most important folder that you will get is the Gradle script, under which all the building modules will be located. We will touch these modules as and when required while developing our application. So friends, I hope you can understand this, and we have explained each and everything, what is manifest folder, what is Java folder, what is resource folder, and which folder we can use at what time. So we'll stop here and we'll see the basic widgets that we can place on our screen in our next session. Till then, bye bye. Thank you.